Johnny Cage versus Daredevil is pretty close. Here's why. Johnny Cage himself can actually get to the multiversal levels of attack potency, and this is because of the Mortal Kombat verse actually being, well, composited now. You actually can scale him to the time he took on the full might of Raiden and Fujin, which produced enough energy to rival the Big Bang, and the time he merged all of reality itself to actually make the one being. Keep in mind, Mortal Kombat universes are pretty much labeled as the, all the nine realms and stuff like that. Well, all the realms in the verse in general, where everything in there is infinite in size. And keep in mind, this was by the creator or one of the creators of the verse himself, with them actually being confirmed to all have different forms of space and time. So you can easily get this to multiversal plus quite easily, with some high balls for complex multiversal. But again, the safer scaling for it is multiversal when it comes to the caliber. And keep in mind, Johnny would also with him rivaling the Elder Gods, this also does mean he comes close to the likes of Titans as well, even without the time manipulation. However, Daredevil actually keeps up with this pretty well, and in all honesty has a pretty simpler way of scaling it, right? So the time calamity itself is a combination of multiple multiverses, or multiple universes I should say, excuse me, actually collapsing in on each other. Now you might say, Legendary, how does Daredevil actually scale to this? Well, this is because of Scarlet Witch and the fact that every character in Marvel Rivals pretty much scales to each other entirely. Now, Daredevil himself actually does have a bit of a boost here compared to the other combatants, considering he is powered up by the entity Yin Long, who actually is kind of funny because he's just powered up by an evil entity that he honestly just can't get rid of. So good old Dizang here is pretty much chosen by an evil dragon. I know, kind of crazy, isn't it? But again, yeah, he would get to the multiversal plus calibers. But if I had to give a win between him and Johnny, I would definitely give it to, well, Daredevil more often than not, simply because he's a lot more skilled in my opinion, and the fact that he would take the fight seriously from the get-go, while Johnny tends to play around and goof up, which honestly would cost him in this kind of fight. Peace.